Hi guys, David and David here from Payette4.com and Upphone.com, and in this video we're going to explain what to do when your iPhone speaker sounds muffled.
When your iPhone speaker is muffled, it can happen all the time, or it could be muffled just during speakerphone calls, or the earpiece speaker can be muffled, or it can be muffled if you're listening to music in the music app.
Yep.
So we're going to hit the big problems first that sort of address every single problem, and then we're going to move into the more specific fixes for the more specific problems. Mm-hmm. So a good place to start is
by playing a ringtone to make
playing a
ringtone to make sure, so we can see if it's muffled all the time or just sometimes.
Right. So let's say it's muffled during speakerphone calls. Let's see if it sounds muffled when you play a ringtone. So I can just head to settings and then sound and haptics and just drag this around and you'll hear a ringtone sound. Normally it'll be much louder than that, but I'm doing a screen recording, so it's going to be kind of soft.
Yes.
But you'll be able to tell. So let's say that it is still muffled.
Yeah.
All right. So it's muffled all the time. Speakerphone calls, music, always muffled.
Well, then you're going to take your phone out of its case and then clean out the microphones of the speakers.
Exactly. So I already took it out of the case because it's kind of a pain to get out.
Yep.
So to clean out the microphones and the speakers, we just want to use an anti-static brush. And if you don't have one of those lying around,
brand new toothbrush, one that you've never used before.
Yep, doesn't matter. Oral-B, Crest.
We are
they all work.
Equal opportunity toothbrush.
Yes.
Right.
The bottom of your iPhone, you're going to have the speaker here. Just brush it out gently. And then also the microphone, brush that out gently. Now the microphones work with the speakers to cancel out background noise, especially during phone calls. So if you're having a problem with a muffled speaker during a speakerphone call and you're wondering why we're talking about cleaning out the microphones, this is why. Mm-hmm. There's another microphone up in the top near the earpiece speaker. We're just giving it an overhaul here. Nice little...
It's great.
And then on the back, there's another microphone right in the camera assembly. It's a little, looks like a pinhole up there. Okay, so now we've cleaned out the microphones and the speakers.
All right, so we've done that, and it's still muffled.
Yep.
Well, real quick, we're just going to restart your iPhone and make sure there's not some weird minor software glitch going on.
There's a few different ways to do this. It's easy if you just go to General and then scroll all the way to the bottom.
And tap Shutdown.
Tap Shutdown.
Yep.
Yep.
iPhone turn off, wait a few seconds, side button or power button, turn it back on.
Exactly.
So if that didn't work, it's now time to move to the accessibility settings. So we're going to go there by opening settings and tapping General.
So General, accessibility.
Accessibility.
All right.
And first we're going to look at the mono audio.
Mono audio is not stereo. Just we're going to look at all the audio settings that can affect the way that the sound comes out of your iPhone. That's kind of obvious, but that's what we're going to do. Mono audio, it should be off. If it's on, it can change the way the sound comes out. Phone noise cancellation, especially if your speaker is muffled or if it's the earpiece speaker, by turning this off, that might fix that problem. And then this is the most common issue that we would see in the Apple Store, is this LR left-right slider. It says underneath, adjust the audio volume balance between left and right channels. A lot of the time it would be all the way over there on the left.
Well, that's no good. We don't want that.
And so people would be listening and so the speaker's muffled, but it really just one of the speakers wasn't working at all. Or if it's somewhere in between, it's going to sound weird. So make sure that this slider here is right in the middle.
Perfect. So if it still sounds muffled, what if you're just listening to music and it's sounding muffled only then? You're going to want to check out the EQ settings in the music section of the settings app. So we'll go back to the main settings page.
Tap back to settings.
Scroll down to music.
So music, there it is. And then down to EQ. So right now I have EQ off, but especially if it sounds muffled, maybe you've got treble reducer on.
Well, you don't want that on.
Right. So just go back up to the top here. Make sure that EQ is off. Also make sure that volume limit is off and sound check is off.
Well, just turn them all off. Everything off.
Everything's off.
So if it still sounds muffled, we're going to do a reset all settings and try to kill a deep software issue.
That's the way to do it.
So go back to the main page of the settings app, tap General, all the way down to Reset, and then tap Reset All Settings. You'll have to enter your passcode. Confirmation alert appears. Tap Reset All Settings again. Your iPhone will turn off. It'll reset, turn back on, and everything in the settings app will be reset to factory default. So your Wi-Fi passwords are gone, your Bluetooth devices are gone, your wallpaper is gone, but you don't lose things like contacts and photos.
Perfect.
Yep. And if that doesn't work,
still muffled. Yeah.
Still muffled is probably a hardware issue.
Yeah.
Apple Store is a great option. There's also some good third-party repair shops we'll recommend in the description section below and the card up above.
Right. If you're under warranty, Apple Store. If you're not under warranty, this is a pretty easy repair because it's just the speaker you can do, which is great. So a third-party repair shop might be the way to go.
Right. And I just want to plug real quick that the newer iPhones have better speakers. So if you're on an older iPhone, it might be a good time to upgrade if the speaker is really important to you. You can check out upphone.com/phones to compare all the latest cell phones. Might be now might be a good time to upgrade.
Yeah, it's not just a little better; it's a whole lot better. Stereo, it's really is one of the biggest improvements.
So thank you guys for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Leave us a comment down below with any other questions. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. There should be a subscribe circle over here. Just click that and subscribe to the channel. Check out other videos. 14 great iPhone battery saving tips. It's somewhere on the screen. Why don't you click on that? And
some other video that's relevant to you, programmatically selected by YouTube, is over there.
Right. And once again, thank you guys for watching.